Hi, this is Business with Dave. In this video, I'll be talking about patience and the key thing about patience and why you should be patient, why you shouldn't be jumping to the first opportunity that is given to you, that you should be thinking thoroughly, doing your own research and making sure it's the right decision before jumping into it. Whether it's starting your own business, whether you're transitioning in an existing business, or just coming up with ideas, you don't want to be jumping into something that you're not sure of, and stuff like that tend to have massive regrets in the future. You want to try to avoid. But before I jump to the video, I'd like to thank everyone who has subscribed to the channel. You guys are all awesome, and if you haven't already, do subscribe to the channel. And also, I'll be setting up a buy me a coffee page, so if you do want to support the channel, me, you could buy me a coffee and I'll be very coffeeed up and really appreciate it. So yeah, let's jump straight into this video. So firstly, opportunities will come as long as you keep looking for them, because honestly, if you're not looking for them, if you're not putting in the time, the effort, then those opportunities won't come to you. And honestly, if you don't put it out there, you honestly won't be getting anything back. So what you want to try to do is seek out those opportunities. If you have an idea, if you have an aim, do write it all down, see what you need to do, at what part and what time, and go push yourself to do it, because that's the only way you'll be able to get those opportunities that you really want. Honestly, again, no one's going to be handing it to you on a silver platter, so you need to get that platter yourself. But honestly, it will take days, weeks, months, and even potentially years, so that's where the patience will come in. You just need to stay motivated, stay driven, and those opportunities will come. I'm pretty sure it will. Secondly, don't panic buy or panic commit to something that you might regret for the future, because honestly, if you commit something, you want to be committing 110%. You don't want to be committing to a bad idea, a bad concept, a not well half-baked idea. Do not panic, because that's the thing that will potentially push your potential business or existing business to breaking point if you rush into a decision too quickly without much thought, without understanding the circumstances. So don't panic buy, don't panic action and putting all your eggs in one basket. Do think it through, do ask for help if you can get help, but don't let it affect your business, because honestly, patience will sort itself out. Time will sort itself out as long as you put more thought and time into it. But don't rush into making a rash decision and potentially making it worse than it potentially is, or creating a problem in itself. Thirdly is to have everything ready and prepared for when the opportunity comes. This is literally when you are doing the research, you are doing the market research, online research, doing up your reading, audiobooks, courses and stuff like that, and be prepared for when the time is come. You are there to implement your plan. You are there to implement what needs to be done, who's going to be helping who, you're going to be seeking out suppliers, and then you're better prepared for those who just got an idea and an opportunity just came and they're just not prepared. You want to be super prepared and to make sure you have everything in place ready for that opportunity, because then you can act upon it. You can act swiftly and get everything done, and because you've done all that research and planning beforehand, it allows you to be prepared and move swiftly into an opportunity than to have to think it through and have to do your own research, and then that takes a bit more time. If you've done all your research, then no time is wasted, no effort is wasted. You know what you're doing. You have a 10-step plan, what needs to be done, what you need to get in order to make it work, and that you're prepared for it. And I can't stress enough how organization and having stuff prepped will be so important for a smooth and easy transaction into a business, so do pay attention to that. So my fourth point is that it's not the end of the world if you get rejected, because again, opportunities will come as long as you're patient for it and you're determined to keep looking for those opportunities. Because honestly, it's just like looking for a job and there's one position and 15-20 people apply and you don't get it. It's perfectly okay. You'll get another job. Maybe you're not meant for this job, or maybe you're not meant to win this competition. You're just supposed to experience it and get some valuable skills from it. Honestly, rejection will come and go, and they will come a lot, and a lot of successful people have been rejected or they've had failed businesses, but you just need to pick yourself back up. You need to, it's literally not the end of the world. You literally think of another thing to do, another idea, maybe you learn from the previous ideas and improve it and make it better for the next. But don't bob yourself down. Rejection is not the end of the world. Honestly, patience and opportunities will come as long as you're persistent on it. So yes, don't let it bob you down. And next is to take time to learn, adapt, and improve your ideas and opportunities, and making sure that you are continuously improving yourself. Because when you are patient and when you're considering all the different options available to you, you being able to adapt to situations and understanding that you don't need to take a certain action because you feel rushed and you feel really anxious about it. You just need to be patient. You just need to sometimes let the course of time handle and unravel itself before you having to act on it. Yes, there will be some emergency stuff that you will need to act swiftly, and that will come with experience, that will come with you doing it as you go along. But there will be a lot of times where if you wait a couple of days, if you have a sleep on an idea, or if you have a sleep on a problem, you will have more ideas on how to solve them the next day. That all comes down to patience. A lot of the time I'm very rash in my decision making, but once you get out of that rashness and you think rationally and you think, oh, what potential things I can do to solve this issue, and you become more problem solving, then it becomes easier because you're not bogged down on all the harshness and all the problems. You're actually more proactive and you're problem solving, and that's exactly what you want to try to do, because you don't want the problem to grow bigger. You want to be able to nip it in the bud. And sometimes leaving it for a day, 2 days is actually pretty healthy, because then you can really research and analyze what you need to do next and take the appropriate actions in order to solve that issue or that idea or that business or that partner and stuff like that. So do understand what you need to do, and patience will play a massive part in that. And I feel like I literally said patience so much in this video already, but I can't emphasize enough the importance of it. And my last point is that good things happen to those who wait. And I think that's such a good saying, and I feel like it relates in so many different ways to so many different people. You don't need to push, you don't need to rush into your opportunities. If you be patient, they will come, and once you get that opportunity that you thoroughly are seeking and the thing that you are aiming for, you will know when to grab that opportunity with both hands. You don't need to grab the one that just seems half okay, and obviously there's so much work you have to do. There will always be times where you're looking for that ideal opportunity, but it might never come. It can still come, so don't rule it out. But there will be times where something will be so pro and something will be so con, and whether you want to gamble on that opportunity, that will be down to you. But opportunities will come as long as you are willing to wait and be patient for it, and then take the opportunity. Because it's just like if you was to find a house, you have a couple of house viewings and it's your first time finding a house, and you find, oh, this house looks okay, and you say yes. But who knows, down the line there might be a better house or a better job opportunity or a better business opportunity. Do you want to go for your first instinct and maybe go for this okay house or okay idea? Or do you want to just take a bit more time, learn the processes, learn what to look for and see what you need, and then hopefully an opportunity comes and then you can grab it with both hands? Or do you just want to risk it? So it's really down to you. Sometimes the first opportunity will be maybe the best one, but for me personally, being patient and knowing what you need and what criteria and what you want wise in terms of what you need to seek out, you have sort of a list of it. As long as it hits that list, then go for those opportunities. If it's already half that hit and the other half not really hit, maybe consider putting it on hold and seeing if there's an opportunity that comes that will fit maybe 80% of what your criteria is, and then grab that opportunity. But don't rush for the first one. Don't grab the first one, because honestly the first one could always be the worst one, because you're full of ideas and you want to get it done, dusted, but you have to wait. There'll be times where there'll be a better house or a better job later on the line, You just need to be patient with it, and don't forget that there will always be opportunities out there as long as you're willing to wait as well. So that's it for this video, guys. Hopefully you found this video useful and I've persuaded you to be a little bit more patient, seek out those opportunities, and make sure you take the right opportunities in order to best perform the chances of your successful business being successful in that sense. Don't rush into the first idea. Do your research, planning and organizing and making sure it fits your criteria before committing to it. But do be patient. There's no rush. If you're rushing it, it could be you making a rash decision. You don't want to be doing that. Be patient with it, and hopefully the opportunities will come as long as you're willing to wait. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Do like this video if you like this video, and subscribe to the channel. Do support the channel if you want to support me. But yeah, I've been Business with Dave. I'll see you next video. Take care.